Does he know No Shave November just started?
Yeah, he's ahead of the curve.
Yeah, he's just ready to go. He's just ready to rock and roll. We're going to watch game number 1 here between Scape Shift and Green Red Tron. For Sam Berkenbile, it looks like he's taking a mulligan, resolving the Vancouver mulligan rule. But this is exactly where he wants to be.
Yeah, Sam actually shaved yesterday.
Scape Shift in S after the E. We're underway here in game number 1. Sam knows exactly who he's up against now. He got his power plant, chromatic star. A mountain here for Berkenbile is where he starts. There's a Tower of Power. And now, it's going to be time to cash in that star for some green mana, draw a card. Expedition map to draw. But let's make it a perfect start. There's a Sylvan Scrying. Find an Urza's Mine.
It looks like Ray is pretty light on cards as well.
Yeah, it looks like both these players are taking some mulligans here. You do wonder, given that they've been at the top tables and have the same record, if they know what each other is playing, perhaps they're familiar with each other.
Yeah, I mean, if you're on the Tron side, you need to mulligan a little aggressively.
Oh, yeah.
If you're on the Scape Shift side, there's also some things that you'd prefer to have. You know, things like a remand.
There's no messing around here. If you know you're playing in Scape Shift, just mulligan to try to find Tron as fast as possible. Lightning Bolt's going upstairs here from Berkenbile. Going to knock Montes down to 17.
Also in Ray's deck, Void Winnower is not the only Battle for Zendikar card.
Oh, there's Nulamog the Ceaseless Hunger hanging out.
Yeah, I like that addition. Also a Crumble to Dust in the sideboard. So
Wow, hater.
a lot of action.
Looks like Urza's Mine was the draw. Already had one of those from the Sylvan Scrying, however. Berkenbile did just play a copy of Breeding Pool Untapped to represent Remand and Anticipate or something of that nature. What do we have here from Montes now that he has Tron online? Tower's going to tap for 3. Expedition map means that 2 mana is floating, and he'll crack this right now. So Montes is going to go a search in. And he's going to find a copy of Eye of Ugin. So perhaps it's time to go to the Eldrazi route.
Ulamog the Ceaseless Hunger seems quite good against Scape Shift.
You get to exile 2 perms?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm into that. I can get into that.
And mill them for 20 if you get to attack with it.
Yeah.
Which, you know, could just take all their mountains out.
I guess you don't really want to remand Ulamog. No. Okay, you might have a bit of a plan here with Ulamog. All right, I'm on board now, actually.
And the Scape Shift deck is not accelerating. It has a Temple of Mystery, which is cool. I like that card.
We got 7 mana here. Void Winnower. Take a look. Yep. Combo.
Can't even,
yep.
Cedric.
You're better than that, joke. You are better than that. I thought.
You weren't going to make it. I must appease the viewers at home.
I thought you were better than that. Now, your opponents can't cast spells with even converted mana cost. Your opponents can't block creatures. Can't block creatures with even converted mana cost. It's also an 11-9, so it ends the game pretty quickly. It's also a good remand target. So,
that it is.
Gotta remand that. Can't let that resolve.
Well, with all these Eldrazi, I might want a Cavern of Souls in my mana base somewhere.
A little fun of there. Berkenbile's gonna pass the turn back. Cryptic Command at the ready. Gotta find that Ulamog. Ulamog's actually an awesome plan against this deck.
Yeah. Yeah, I was actually kind of surprised that he just went to GM the Void Winnower that turn. Ulamog seems a little safer, but he does still have time to do that.
There's a map. 2 mana floating. This is what I call a free tower, if this resolves. Because then you can sack the map, get a tower. It looks like Berkenbile might be considering countering this.
Well, if he counters this, there's a possibility that Ray doesn't have a follow-up land.
Yeah, he needs a follow-up tower to play Void Winnower.
Well, he has 2 floating still. So
Very true.
If you counter the map, any land will do.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. Berkenbile is going to sacrifice that Mystery Rainforest, get a basic island. Seems a little unsure if he wants a Cryptic Command here or not.
I think they're just confirming life totals.
Okay.
Map's still kind of just hanging out, hovering on the stack.
Yep. All right, that's going to resolve. So, free tower. See if that's the land that Ray wants to play. He's got no mana floating right now. There's a tower.
I mean, if this Void Winnower resolves, I imagine that's game.
It's very hard for Berkenbile to win.
That means no more scape shifts, no more cryptic commands.
I'm actually going to take a look at his deck. Tribe Elder, Snapcaster, Cryptic, Scape Shift, Remand, Anticipate, Peer Through Depths, Farseek, Is a Charm. All off.
So, Lightning Bolt, Search for Tomorrow, Electrolyze. Those are on.
That's a pretty good deck. Pretty good deck.
Why did you play so many even casting cost cards? What were you thinking?
Is Tron secretly good against Scape Shift now?
We've not seen too many Void Winnowers,
Yeah.
to be fair.
Now here's Ulamog. Now we just got to figure out a way to make all of Twins Relevance card be even mana, and we're good. You saw Cryptic Command on the end step, going to bounce Urza's Power Plant and allow Berkenbile to draw a card.
You think there's going to be another Cryptic to take him off Tron for a turn?
If so, I like his plan.
Yeah.
But whatever his plan is, he's got to get moving. Because Eldrazi are on the way. Here's Anticipate.
So that means no Cryptic Command.
Yep.
And 2 permanents are likely getting exiled now. So it's possible that Sam is just digging for some sort of acceleration effect, trying to get out from under the Ulamog, but it does not look good for him.
Ulamog is a literal disaster for Scape Shift. I'm so happy. I've wanted an answer for so long. I'm so happy. I've tried to mind slaver them. I've tried everything. None of it works.
Uncounterable double Stone Rain. There you go, Cedric.
The last thing they want to play against. There's Valakut. Here's Farseek. This all just means that Ulamog's going to resolve. Berkenbile's in some trouble now.
And you love it.
I'm impartial.
You love that Tron is probably going to win.
Well, look, this is one of the worst pairings, or at least it was.
This is the story of your life, right? You have like a pretty deep run in a tournament, playing for top 8. It's like, oh, Scape Shift.
I've played in quite a few Grand Prix with Tron, been mising around the top tables with it in day 2, and just kind of looking at what people are playing, and just, I got to dodge like that guy's playing Scape Shift, that guy.
And how many are in day 2? Like 3,
Yeah,
5?
not many. Always find that guy, always get humiliated. I wonder if we're supposed to cast the Void Winnower or Ulamog this turn. Like, I think it's the Winnower, actually.
I do too, but Ray doesn't have access to Sam's deck list, so Ulamog seems safer. You don't want to die to something weird.
Yeah.
You know, when you know that Ulamog, at least this way, you know, you're not really in any danger.
He's going to take care of Valakut in a breeding pool, pass the turn back.
I mean, not only do you get to set your opponent back a bunch.
Yeah, we're done. Because that Ulamog gets to come in, it mills 20.
Yes, exiles 20.
It exiles 20, yeah. And then Scape Shift is going to be off. It's not going to be able to be lethal, most likely. Yeah, that's it. Jeez. Ray Montes is going to win game number 1 here over Sam Berkenbile. Green-Red Tron up a game over Scape Shift in what I thought was a horrible matchup for Ray. It might actually be pretty good. We'll take a look at the sideboards here, and we'll start with Sam. He's got 4 Obstinate and Bailout, 2 Pyroclasm, a Thragtusk, a Corrosion Grip, an Instant Static Caster, a Giga Drowse, a Dispel and a Gate, a Creeping Corrosion, an Ancient Grudge, and a Vendilion Click. I'll let you begin on what you think Sam should do here.
I like the Vendilion Click and the Negate. You could bring in some Artifact Destruction. That doesn't seem to be really what the matchup's about. Those are not really the important cards. I'm more worried about stopping Karn Liberated.
So I had a thought. Maybe these Obstinate Bailout should come in and he tries to get aggro?
I mean, it's possible. I think we would need more than 1 game of sample size to determine whether or not that's your best strategy.
Okay.
Because I still feel like the Scape Shift deck is probably a favorite.
Okay.
Even with them having Ulamog. Because they have to find Tron, they have to find Eye of Ugin, and meanwhile, you can't just be ramping and setting up your combo too, you know?
Sure. Okay. On Ray Montes' side, 2 Spell Skites, a Wormcoil Engine, a Sundering Titan, 2 Rending Volleys, 2 Nature's Claims, a Crumble to Dust, 2 Torpor Orbs, 3 Pyroclasms, and a Vandal Blast.
Well, Crumble to Dust is lights out, assuming it has the correct target.
Correct. If you take care of one of the red lands or just Valakut.
Right.
I think, let me take a look at the lands here. 4 Steam Vents, 3 Stomping Grounds, 2 Mountains, 1 Cinderglade. So if you take care of if you take care of Steam Vents, that leaves them with 3 Stomping Grounds, 2 Forests, and a Cinderglade, so still good enough to rock and roll.
He has 6 mountains still, yeah, but it's like there could be 1 in hand, there could be 1 in play, like,
Okay.
you know, maybe not enough to get the job done.
Crumble Dust, by the way, the new Sowing Salt. Easier to cast, though.
Yes.
What else do we like over there?
I mean, Sundering Titan is also good. Spellskite does a decent job against Scape Shift. You can lessen the amount of damage you take from Scape Shift overall.
Yep.
But that's still not a good answer. And yeah, there's not a lot here. There's a lot of Splinter Twin hate, not a lot of Scape Shift hate.
All right, well, those are the options there for both players. They're going to shuffle up here for game number 2. Sam Berkenbile will be on the play with Scape Shift. We're talking Fall Creature Collection very quickly here with Star City Games. We've got our playmat sleeves and bundles of some of our game night favorites, like the Hippo, the Otter, and the Reindeer, and our parody playmat there in Penguillian Click. Yeah, it's easy to say. It's not that tough, Patrick. Playmat sleeves player bundles there of some of our game night favorites and Penguillian Click. StarCityGames.com/creature collection for more information.
Another random thought, maybe the Giga Drowse is good.
I kind of want to play this weird, really weird aggro game with like Baloth and Dillian Click, some burn spells with Lightning Bolt and Snapcaster Mage, ramp a little bit, maybe still have Scape Shift in my deck, and then bring in like the Giga Drowse and just like kind of keep the Tron deck off balance. Maybe Giga Drowse is like a mana short for a turn, and I think you might be able to win that way.
I mean, I also think you could just cast Remand, Cryptic Command, some ramp spells, and Scape Shift
And then
them.
Scape Shift them,
Yeah.
sure. Maybe a game. I agree with you that we're working on a 1-game sample size, and so I'm probably taking some drastic measures because that 1 game was so like overwhelming from Ray. Once you see like what Void Winnow and Ulamog could do, that I don't want to play a game where that can happen again. But I maybe going this aggressive slant that I'm recommending isn't the best thing to do.
If there were more Vendilion clicks, then maybe, or if there were some sort of Stone Rain effects that would make the Obstinate Baloth beatdown plan a little more viable, I think.
Okay.
But the deck does not seem set up to do that right now.
An expedition map here for Ray. And Berkenbile started with just a stomping ground. If you can get that expedition map off the battlefield, it's pretty good stuff. There's a search for tomorrow and suspend. Pass the turn back. Montes will draw. Does he have Tron piece number 2? I see a power plant. Pass the turn back.
Not playing around Shadow of Doubt, Cedric.
You have to sack right away. Trust me, you have to.
Well, he can't cast it anyway.
That's true.
Can't cast it off the Stomping Ground.
The first time you get Shadow of Doubt, you just want to throw up everywhere. It's a horrible feeling. That thing gets trick binded.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. It's happened. All of it's happened. Oh, excuse me.
You ever been squelched?
Squelch. That's what I was going to say. Squelch. From the Blystone, mono blue Tron player on
Yep.
Magic Online. Yeah, it's happened. It's all happened. He's the last bastion of mono blue Tron. His entire blue Tron deck is foil. That means he found foil squelches somewhere. He's got it all.
I mean, he's not the last bastion. Like, that deck is actually kind of popular.
Is it?
Yeah.
He's always playing it.
Yeah, for the last 7 years or
Yes,
something.
yes. We got a 6-mana spell on the way. A Wormcoil Engine going to put you to the test right away. Berkenbile going to very quickly sacrifice that Misty Rainforest. We
So-
might have a remand coming.
Wormcoil Engine, not that bad. Does put you above the 18 life threshold.
The goal is to get above 36.
Okay.
I'm just saying, that's part of the goal if you can. You want to be above 18, obviously, but you also want to get above 36. I don't think they can do more than 36 with Escape Shift, if memory serves.
Well, there's 10 mountains and 2 Valakas. That's automatically 30.
Okay. Here's Search for Tomorrow.
Or, I'm sorry, that's 60, right?
That's 60.
Yeah, so they have that capability.
Okay. Basic Island. Yeah, 4 vents, 3 stomping grounds, 2 mountains, 1 Cinderglade. I think that Cinderglade's a mountain.
Yeah, I mean, it is possible for this deck to be reconfigured if there is a blue-red battle land.
Okay, that could be on the way.
Yeah, to only have battle lands.
Oh, okay.
And then so, like, the mid-game, you're not having to play, like, these shock lands untapped and paying life and stuff. You might just set it up so you go basic, and then all your battle lands are on.
Sure. Does Berkenbile have land number 4?
Well, he didn't have land number 3.
Vendilion Click was the draw. He's also got a Crow's and Grip in hand. He has another Search tomorrow. He could hardcast Search tomorrow, but that doesn't really get him very far. He could suspend Search tomorrow. He's just going to pass the turn back. He might have a draw step V-click.
Yeah, his draws have not really cooperated so far. I feel like he might also just want to Vendilion Click himself, you know?
This is the Vendilion Click where you hope not to see a second threat. Okay.
Well, there are 2 Ancient Stirrings.
Yep.
There's also a Ghost Quarter, which you can't mess around with.
Yep.
So Ray has a few things to kind of offset the Scape Shift combo.
This is interesting. You see the hand here. Forest Grove of the Burden Willows, Ghost Quarter, Urza's Mine. 2 Ancient Stirrings, a Wormcoil Engine, and a Spellskite. So it's easy to say, just take the Wormcoil Engine, hope he doesn't draw anything good, and then hope the Ancient Stirrings bricks off pretty bad. That's asking for a lot to go right.
Yeah. Especially now that Eye of Ugin is such a big threat because the deck has Ulamog in it.
Yep. All right, Wormcoil Engine to the bottom. Mystery card coming. Sylvan Scrying, I believe.
This is what it looked like.
Yep. Berkenbile, this is fingers crossed territory.
So with your Scape Shift opponent stuck on 3, you could just play Forest, Sylvan Scrying this turn, set up the Eye of Ugin for next turn, and then go to Ulamog Town.
Or you could Stirrings and try to spike it.
I don't like that plan that much.
I don't love that one.
That
either.
might be the Cedric
no
Tron guy mentality.
I would actually scry here, because I'm not in a rush. My opponent has no mana.
Right.
Yeah. So I just want to get the Ulamog plan or the Void Winter plan online, because like if he had like 6 lands, I might try to spike.
Sure.
But he's got 3 lands.
You might have to.
Yeah. So it's just going to be a scrying, and now I think a Spellskite, and pass the turn back, head back to Mr. Berkenbile. Vendilion Click's coming in. 17 all. Did Berkenbile find a land? It looks like the answer is no. His Scape Shift deck with 25 lands is not cooperating. Here's Search for Tomorrow on Suspend. This is a Secure Tri-Builder. So he's starting to ramp a little.
Better late than never, I suppose, but you know, he's currently on 3 mana and his Tron opponent has 8 plus a land drop this turn, so.
It looks like it's time to stir. Take a look at the top 5. the fingers crossed strategy. Wormcoil Engine. I don't know if he's happy or sad.
He's like, all right, that's not bad.
Yeah.
That's a middle of the road type of thing. You know, there's like the hard hit, you just find Ulamog, the brick, which is like Grove of the Burn Willows. Well, it's like, Wormcoil, okay.
Any deck where my opponent has to cross their fingers, I'm into it. That's why I like Tron.
Kind of like Tron now too.
I think Ulamog is better than I thought it was.
Yeah.
And Void Winter might actually be okay. Now I have to scan over all the deck lists and look at their casting costs.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of work, but I could be into it.
So I'm just going to throw this out there. Grixis Control has a lot of evens, but the odds are not like the scary cards either, so I think it might be good. Might be good against them.
All right, the copies from Twin, are these 0 mana creatures?
No, they have 3 mana.
Come on.
I mean, they can't cast the Splinter Twin.
They can Kiki Jiki you. I know most people don't play Kiki Jiki anymore, though.
It's like less than 1% at this point.
Most people don't have that.
Unless you play against Hoagland, his Kiki Cord deck.
That's true.
He can get you with that one.
That's true. But that matchup's like pretty good. Search tomorrow down to 1. You saw Secure try Elder find a land as well. I'm getting what I like to call I'm getting a mental test again for Grand Prix Pittsburgh.
Yeah,
right now. That's
no,
what I'm doing.
I see it.
I'm testing in my
I get
head.
it. I see the wheels turning.
Yep. You got to be ready.
Well, Ulamog is coming. I believe Ulamog is ready.
And even in this situation, well, first of all, I was going to say, in this situation, bouncing land on Cryptic Command wouldn't set him back, but also Spellskite could just redirect.
That is true.
I guess I don't even know how well that's going to work. You see the mana base. Like, you could cryptic, like, you can counter the Ulamog because it's actually counterable, but still losing two permanents is just, it's too much. Here's an Anticipate.
And it doesn't get shuffled back in or anything.
Yeah. I think Berkenbile was trying to find a land there.
Yeah. Coming up a little short here.
I'm actually okay with that plan of trying to find a land because, like, he's got to get pretty lucky to win anyway. And here's Ayavugan. Oh, my goodness. Could go get Sundering Titan. Me, oh, my.
Well, that's a little riskier than you need to be, I think.
I'm in heaven. There's Ulamog, yep.
You're just not worrying about the Vendilion Click at this point, right?
I'm over it. Kill your lands and kill you.
Yeah, the clock from the click is just not fast enough.
Like, the only question I have now is, like, do I want to take out, like, what lands do I want to take out?
Well, I think you're kind of priced into taking out the blue-green one.
Yeah, Breeding Pool is the easiest place to start if you're Ray Montes.
And then at that point, you might as well just go after the Stomping Ground and just leave him with 2 islands. He does have Search for Tomorrow coming off Suspend.
There is Ulamog, the Ceaseless Hunger.
With a mana floating. Not sure if he can do anything with that.
Indestructible, that's fun.
Didn't know about that one.
That might just come up.
No Terminates for you.
Yeah. Take your Grixis control deck out of here. This card is busted. Another Spellskite. More protection for the indestructible creature. There's a Snapcaster Mage. Not all that impressive there. All right, so now, all right, new game plan here for Berkenbile.
And what is that?
It's going to take a lot of running Cryptic commands.
Okay.
It's going to be a lot of tap your team, draw a card.
Meanwhile, the Ayavugan is still active, and there's a Sundering Titan hiding out.
I didn't say it was going to be easy. I said there's a plan. That's all I said. But there is a plan here.
Well, we'll see if Sam can make it happen.
First of all, it involves drawing a land that taps for blue mana. And he... Don't know if he did. I think it was a Misty.
It looked like a Misty. So step 1.
Yep.
Is step 2 have Cryptic Command? 'Cause I'm not sure.
He has Cryptic Command,
it does.
yeah.
Okay.
Now, this plan is dubious at best.
But
it's a plan.
it's something.
All right. Now, this might come back to actually bite Ray. Like, he's at 11. He didn't kill Vendilion Click. We discussed if we would kill Vendilion Click or the lands. We said we would have killed the lands, not Vendilion Click. So we may have been wrong about this. Because you can see the plan now, right? Like, you can see the gears turning. It's just like,
Right.
okay, I'm gonna tap your team, draw a card. Okay, that's fine. Attack you for 5, put you down to 6. If he finds another Cryptic Command, he can do it again. And he might even be fine taking the first hit.
Sure.
Because it doesn't kill him. And exiling 20 cards doesn't matter either now.
But you kind of have to use the Cryptic Command anyway to get the Snapcaster through.
That's true. That's true.
And I think Snapcaster might be able to get through this turn, but probably not next turn.
Ooh, I was wondering if you wanted to counter that. Counter tap.
Okay, sure. I think you just want as many shots at Cryptic Command as possible.
Drawing a card's way more important.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think so.
All right. What's this? Oh, boy.
Well, now he's going to probably have to take this hit.
I think so, yeah. Here comes Grove.
So might be seeing Ulamog exile 20 cards.
Yep.
See how many mountains he wants to feast on.
Yeah. Oh, no.
What?
Don't you have to search first?
Oh, yeah.
With Misty?
Yeah, that might be true.
Couldn't this be a disaster?
There's 1 Steam Vents. 2.
2 Cryptics are gone.
Uh-oh.
It's not a lot that you have to search first.
Oh, you also could have... Oh, no, you can redirect the Spellskite, right?
For what?
If you want to tap the team and bounce a land, bounce a drawn piece.
Yeah, you can just redirect to Spellskite, yeah. All right, Berkenbile's at 7. There's Ugin. I don't think that's allowed.
I mean, if nothing else, Sam can just use negate and then hold the cryptic for next turn.
Yeah, that's true. I forgot he had negate in his hand. All right, he's going to sacrifice Misty.
Hopefully there's a target. There it is.
Yeah. There's his team fence. We're good. Going to count the deck. There's not a lot of cards left, Sam. I think he can take it. Well, he can take another attack step from Ugin. You can't take another hit from Ugin.
Does he have 20 cards?
I think he's got over 20. That library looks a little thick.
No, I think he has 20 exactly.
If you think you're a sniper if it's 20 exactly.
I'll just count the 20 exiled, the cards that he has in play in his graveyard in his hand.
Yeah.
Might be 19.
Cryptic.
Either way, it's close. Probably going to be drawing another card here. Unfortunately, he is a mana short of trying to like bounce a Snapcaster, but there is still the Spellskite involved.
Yeah.
So
Spellskite's making all this hard. Draw a card. Berkenbile wants to see what's been exiled. Yeah, he's doing the cryptic count now. Yeah, there's 2. And he's just cast 1, so there's 1 left in the deck. Time to draw.
yeah.
Cinderglade was what he drew off a cryptic. What's he draw for his turn? Stomping Ground. No.
You can tell he had a plan, though.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely looking for certain draw steps here. That much is for sure.
So now you can't stop this Ulamog. It's going to eat your entire deck.
How?
You can block it. It's not good enough, though.
Update here for you guys. Stephen Long, our Zoo player, has defeated Lucas Kiefer. Kiefer playing Burn, Long playing Zoo. The Kiefer family came into day 2 with a good shot to put all of them in the top 8. And it looks like none of them will be making the elimination rounds, unfortunately. Cinderglade is the land after an attack there from Vendilion Click. So Montes should fall down to 8. And that is going to do it. Sam Berkenbile is going to concede. He cannot overcome Ulamog, the ceaseless hunger. And Ray Montes is going to win this match here over Sam Berkenbile. 2-0. Green-Red Tron taking down Scapeshift. I did not think I was going to say that at the beginning of the round.
There you go, Cedric.
This matchup solved. Next.
Yeah, what other problem matchups do you
How
have?
do we beat Twin?
Maybe